Hi guys, so I wanted to film a best of 2015 products. I've been seeing a lot of people do this lately, so I thought might as well just sit down and talk and film a video for you guys. So yeah, I have a whole bunch of products in front of me right now, so let's just go ahead and get started. So first, I'm going to start with foundations. I only technically have one because this year I've tried a lot of foundations out and I have a really hard time finding foundations, okay? It takes me forever to find a foundation that like either matches my skin tone or like matches me perfectly and works for my skin because I have really dry skin. It's not so dry anymore, but it's still on the drier side. But surprisingly, this was like the only foundation that really worked for me this year, and that was the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte. And this foundation doesn't really work for me anymore because my skin is a little too dry for this now because it is pretty matte. And then the shade doesn't also work for me anymore either. It used to be perfect. I got lighter and just from like not being in the sun and stuff because it's like winter and I always get really pale, so, and the other shades don't really match well, but this is still like my ride or die foundation. I love this foundation. And then I also wanted to just mention that I have been using the Makeup Forever HD sticks. I'm in the shade 117, and I tried the regular HD foundation a while back. I didn't like it. I returned it twice. I tried it again to see if I did like it again. I didn't. And the shades were really off. It was either too pink or too dark. It like didn't work for me. But I did get the shade 117 in the regular HD foundation, and it was too dark. This is 117, and this is like a perfect match. I'm wearing it right now. So that was really weird, but I have been liking this, but I haven't been using it long enough to even say if I liked it. I think I actually got this like last week, so that doesn't really count, but I do really like this so far. So next I'm going to go with concealer, and I have two. I don't have one of them with me right now, but the first one was the Maybelline Fit Me concealer. I love that concealer, but throughout the end of the year I started using this one. This is the Maybelline Better Skin concealer. I really like this. I use it every day. I would say that this concealer is really similar to like the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer. That's what I thought it was similar to when I tried it. But I like this one more because it's only like $6. The next thing I'm going to talk about is primers. I also have two. I don't have one of them with me. The first one was the Makeup Forever Hydrating Primer. That primer is amazing, but it's also a little bit more on the pricier side. It's like $28, I think, which I think is kind of pricey. Looks like I'm not wearing a shirt. A little pricey for primer, but it is a really good primer. I really like that primer. But the other one that I really love is the Baby Skin primer. It doesn't mattify my face too much to where my face feels really dry, but I really like this one. So I tried two mascaras. No, I tried a lot of mascaras this year. Two really only stuck out to me, and that was the Better Than Sex mascara. I used this mascara like a long time ago, and I really liked it, and then I started using it again, and I really liked it. And then also the Benefit Roller Lash. This mascara made my eyelashes super long and like held a curl for like a really long time too. This is a really good mascara. I really need to buy another one because it's really good. The best pencil eyeliners that I found this past year were the LA Girl, what are these called? Glide gel liners. These are so good, and I think they're only like $3 or $4 each. Very Black is what I use to like tightline and for my waterline and stuff. Also the color Deep Bronze was really good too, just like as a brown kind of color. And then these two other colors, Gold Mine and Mermaid Blue, are just like really pretty like waterline colors. They also are like waterproof. Once they're set, they don't budge. Like, I really like that about them. They're really, really good. So the next one, another eyeliner. I've been using this eyeliner for like 2 years now, but it still needs to be mentioned because I feel like either people know about it and love it or know nothing about it and just are missing out. This is the Maybelline Gel Eyeliner. This lasts forever. I've heard that people say that it dries out. I literally had this entire pot like for a year, and it didn't dry out, and I just finished it like all the way to the bottom of the pot. Didn't dry out. So good, super black, it doesn't budge. It's like $10. It's one of the best like gel eyeliners I've ever used. So now I will talk about highlighters. This is my favorite, and I narrowed it down to 3 because I have a lot of highlighters. It's my favorite part of doing my makeup. I love highlighters, so definitely this was from last year too, but this is like hands down my favorite highlighter in the entire world. I feel like when I put this on, it's just me. Like, I love this highlighter so much, and I feel like a lot of people do talk about it, but not enough. And it's the Mary Luminizer from The Balm. Woo, girl! This highlighter is life. Like, I love this highlighter so much. It's like a white gold. I don't even know how to explain it, but it is, I don't even know if you can see it because my lights are too bright, but it's so good. But this is like hands down my favorite highlighter of all time. If I ever hit pan, which it looks like I am going to hit pan soon. I've had this for like over a year. Oops, I don't want to blind you. I've had this for like over a year and I still haven't hit pan on it. I use it almost every single day. So that says something. And I think it's $22, which I think is more on the cheaper side of like most highlighters. But yeah. The other highlighter that came out this year, by the way, Mary Luminizer didn't come out this year, but like I definitely used it heavily this year, more than probably last year. But the other one that came out this year was So Hollywood from Anastasia. This will make your cheeks glow, girl. Like, this is a freaking amazing ass highlighter. Like, it's so good. I like this one. I want more like a golder, kind of bronzier kind of color to my face, but it's still like an intense highlight. Like, it's bright. And then the other highlighter that I feel like needs to be mentioned because it was just so good. If you got this, then you know, because this highlighter is amazing. It is Oh Darling from MAC. This came out and literally it was like Whisper of Guilt. I never got Whisper of Guilt, but I've seen it. And apparently this is like really close to that, but I love this. I was like bathing in this when it first came out, so it needs to be mentioned for 2015. So next, I'm going to talk about palettes. I'm going to do eye palettes, and then I will do contour palettes. So I will start off with my favorite eyeshadow palette. This is my favorite eyeshadow palette of all time, but I did get it last year, and I feel like it needs to be mentioned. So Chocolate Bar palette. It doesn't even need words. It's like the best everyday kind of palette to have. Has your neutrals, your deeper tones, it has everything you could possibly need. If I do need to go anywhere, I will take this. And then definitely, I feel like Morphe definitely got big this year. I knew about them last year, but their palettes definitely made their way to everyone's hearts this year. And that has to start with, I feel like this palette was the craze of 2015, and it's still making its way into 2016. It's still sold out. I can't even believe it, because when I bought this, like, I bought it when it literally first came out. It wasn't even talked about. I just bought it because I love those colors. And then Jaclyn Hill talked about it, and it literally just, everyone lost their shit. And like everyone, I don't even know what happened, but it's been sold out for months. And it's still sold out. It's crazy, but if you don't know already by now, it doesn't even need words. The 35.0, I gave one away in my giveaway when I hit 3K on Instagram. This palette is everything. It's amazing. It's amazing. That's definitely one of my favorites of the year too. So one more palette that I'm going to talk about that I think it came out this year. I'm pretty sure. Because I'm pretty sure I bought it this year. But then I could be wrong. Anyway, I've been using it. I use it all the time. I use at least one shade in here every single day. This is the Too Faced Natural Matte Palette. I literally died when this came out. I love it so much. As you can see, I've hit pan on like the shade that I use for like all over my lid. This is such a good palette. It's only like 20, no, I think it's 36 actually. I don't know how much it is, but it's such a good palette to have for every day, and it's so small that you could just kind of throw it in your purse or something if you need to travel. It's a really, really, really good palette. Definitely one of my favorites from this year. Let me just talk about these really quick. I have them all in a palette, but the Makeup Geek foiled shadows were definitely one of my favorite eyeshadows this year. I'm wearing Houdini on my lid right now with a little bit of Pegasus, which are these two colors right here. And then this one right here is Starry Eyed. So pretty in the spotlight. Her foiled shadows are the best. And they're $9, I think. Not sure, but they're still really affordable. Super good. And then for contour palettes, the Kat Von D Shade Light palette was definitely a hit. You can see mine was definitely used to death. I love this palette. I actually stopped using it for a little bit because I like the other one I'm going to talk about a little bit more. But I think I'm going to start using this again because I really like it. But the next one, this is from Aesthetica. This was sent to me, but my god, I use this literally like every single day. It's super good. This is what it looks like. It looks really similar to the Anastasia contour kit, but I personally like this one better. I wasn't a huge fan of the Anastasia contour kit. I love her brow products and eyeshadows and liquid lipsticks, but the contour kit, which is like the biggest thing, wasn't my complete favorite. I love this one. I love this shade for contouring. It's like my perfect contour shade. And the banana color in here too is ridiculously good. So yeah, Aesthetica contour palette. Yes. Right, and now I'm going to talk about the hardest thing that I had to narrow it down to. If you know me, I have like 10,000 lipsticks. I love lipsticks. It's my favorite beauty product to buy. I buy lipsticks literally almost every single day. It's really sad. So I narrowed it down to 2 lip liners, 3 regular lipsticks, and 2 liquid lipsticks. And that's really hard. So the 2 lip liners, as you can see, they're tiny, but the ColourPop lip liner in Brink, also the lippy stick in Brink. These 2 colors are my favorite lip color in general. Like this color, like a very burnt rose. I think the official like description for that color is chestnut rose. Apparently, I looked that up online, but like a chestnutty rose, I guess. That kind of color is my favorite color lipstick. Like lip color in general, liquid lipstick, lip gloss, lipstick. I don't know. That color just speaks to me. I have like so many of the same colors, but I love that color. And when I think of my favorite lipstick, this definitely comes to mind because I reach for this if I don't know what lipstick I want to wear. If I have no makeup on, I put this on. I wear this all the time. This is like my favorite. I think this is my favorite lipstick of all time. The lip liner is also my favorite. I love the ColourPop lip liners. They're really creamy. I love them. Definitely shout out to that color because I wear it all the time. And then the other lip liner is NYX lip liner in Natural. This is like the bomb. This is like a good lip liner for like everyday nudes. It's a good lip liner for a lot of different lipsticks. So the next lipstick, I definitely wore this one a lot. I didn't even think about it. I went back on my Instagram to see what lipsticks I wore the most. And this one definitely was, and I totally forgot, but I do love this lipstick. This is Clay Crush from Maybelline. It's the matte lipsticks. That whole line of lipsticks is really good that came out. I have almost all of them. But this color in like specific, it's another one of those like dusty chestnut rose colors. But yeah, I love this lipstick. It's a good like peachy kind of nude color. I consider it a nude. I'm not a big fan of like really nude colors. That's probably this one, and like this color is like as nude as I'll get. And then the last color, again, looks really similar, but this is 1995 by Gerard Cosmetics. Another one that just speaks to me in a way that I love that lipstick It's such a pretty color, and I wore those. I feel like those three are like definitely the three lipsticks that I wore the most this year. And then liquid lipsticks, I have to give it to Jeffree Star Androgyny. This slayed my life when it came out. Like, done, dead, slayed. This is the prettiest color. I got the most compliments wearing this lipstick. I love the formula. These are my favorite formula of liquid lipsticks. And this packaging, it's coming back. I'm so excited. I love this lipstick. I had to. It's beautiful. And then lastly, this is also a new one, but it's another one of the same kind of colors. I'm sorry. But this is Lolita 2. This is a little small one. I got this in the Lip Duo. I wear this color all the time as well. It's the same kind of like orangey chestnut rose color. I love this lipstick so much. But, or the liquid lipstick. I didn't used to like the Kat Von D liquid lipstick formula, but I think the one I got was just like a bad one because this one is totally fine. So it could be that. Who knows? But yes, when I run out of this, I'm definitely going to buy like 3 of the full size because I can't live without this color. I hope it never gets discontinued. It's amazing. So yeah. Alright, I think that's everything. I tried to narrow it down as much as possible. Actually, no. Wait. Brushes. I can't forget about brushes. Definitely found some favorites this year that I cannot live without. I'm going to talk about 3 eye brushes really quick, and I cannot live without these brushes. I can do any eyeshadow look with these 3 brushes. I can even use one of these brushes to do a whole eyeshadow look if I really wanted to, but these are from Morphe. They are the MB23, the M433, and the M441. These 3 brushes are my entire life. I cannot do any eyeshadow look without them. I don't even know what I did my eyeshadow with before these, but they're so good. And they're super affordable, obviously. So yeah, I just had to throw those in there really quick because they definitely need to be mentioned. So yeah, so those are my 2015 beauty favorites. I hope that this was entertaining for you guys. Hope you liked it. If you have any questions, leave me comments down below. I love hearing your guys' comments and stuff, and thank you guys so much for all your positive comments and like such nice comments that you guys have left me on my past few videos. So thanks guys. So yeah, I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye.